What's going on, guys? It's Nick from Lively Outdoors. In yesterday's video, I was telling y'all I was going to show y'all what exactly I carry with me on trails and what's in my oh crap box, I guess you could say, on YouTube terms, because evidently now they've struck down profanity. So I'm going to try to keep it more friendly, I guess. This is what I carry. I know a lot of people carry different things. Every trip, no matter what, I got my spare tire. I got 4 extra lug nuts. I got my tire, my wheel, 4 extra lug nuts, my ice chest. I keep it simple. It's just a Yeti hopper. I can keep everything I need in here, and I'm hypoglycemic, so I've got to eat quite a bit or drink quite a bit if my blood sugar gets low. My mom's diabetic, and my wife, she's kind of, thank goodness, is able to not be. But we can cram everything in here that we need for a day's trip. Sandwiches, I normally take 2 peanut butter sandwiches, a turkey sandwich, bag of chips, 4 or 5 waters, a couple Capri Suns, and then my mom takes all of her stuff, and Renee will take all of her stuff. It all fits in here. It's a Yeti hopper on the front. I've got an extra cable tie thing. It's one of those wire things. If you watch the other video where I was kind of showing you a walk around of what I have and how I keep my rods, this is just an extra one of those. And then I keep a miniature Surefire flashlight. It's a 500 lumen. It's a CR123 battery. I always have extra batteries in my little glove box in the Can-Am. That's the ice chest. For my, oh crap, something just went south box, I keep the start. I don't know if you can see this. To start, I keep a DeWalt 20 volt impact with a XR 4 amp hour battery. I've got every socket and Torx bit and hex head that and a couple screwdriver heads that can do pretty much anything on my Can-Am that I need to fix. I've got a electric wrench, DeWalt 12 volt with a 5 amp hour battery, just in case you need to get in some tight spots with that. It was like basically your belt housing. You'll need that. I need that because I want to be able to do it quick and get done with it. Got all those. On the bottom, underneath, I've got a spare 20 volt battery. I've got my belt tool right here, my belt removal tool, my dry belt right here, and a X-Acto knife. To me, that's pretty much most of the necessities. Now the Can-Am came with a little bitty kind of a toolkit type deal, and it just stays up in my front glove box. This box so far evidently is waterproof. I wouldn't consider it completely waterproof, be more water resistant, but it was pretty much submerged yesterday and nothing's wet inside of it. So that's a huge plus. I didn't want to take any chances on anything getting wet that's electrical. If you gotta have it, you want it to be protected on the road or on the creek or on the trail or whatever. And that's kind of my main goal for this box. This box I picked up at Home Depot. It's just a regular DeWalt box. It'll completely lock, and if you got more storage area than I do, you can actually stock boxes. This is the 2.0 boxes. You've got the latches right here to where you can actually connect straight up the top. That's my box. Now for my bags, and things go south, but not too far south, and I can just replace it real quick and plug a tire. I've got a tire plug kit. I've got 20 extra plugs in the glove box. Just in case something, you know, is just a small hole or something like that. This bag actually came in handy yesterday when Mom and I were pulling back into the trailhead. There were 3 guys out there that their trailer had a flat and they couldn't get out. And they had plugs, but they had no compressor. So I keep my compressor in here. This is a Patagonia waterproof bag. I normally keep it about like this and just keep it strapped in. And my box goes right here with a strap on it. And then my, this actually gets bungee corded. My box gets strapped, and then my ice chest actually gets bungee cords too. But inside here, toilet paper, that's a definite, especially if you eat some spicy foods the night before, or you go through some rough trails that get your guts all kind of wonky. I keep my compressor in the waterproof Patagonia bag. It's an awesome bag. And then I keep it inside here. This is actually a Plano reel case that I use whenever my wife and I go to Georgia to fish with her family and visit them. I've got extra padding in here just so in case it bumps around and gets knocked around, the electronics in it won't be jacked up. You've got this. This is the air compressor. It's portable, takes a 20 volt DeWalt battery, or you can undo this and it'll plug into 12 volt, or you can plug it into 110. You got your power on here, and you can dial this bad boy. Hold on, let me grab my battery, I'll show you. All right, this is actually 60 volt that I just pulled off my chainsaw, but you've got this, your power on's right here. Your cable for your tires are right here, and then actually this side blows up like the air mattresses, bike tires, basketballs, all that crap. You dial this up to say you wanted it 10 pounds, which, I mean, you know, say you want your tire pressure at 25 pounds. You'd set it at 25, you'd hit go, and it kicks on. As soon as it gets to 25 pounds, it shuts off. It will not shut off before that unless you run out of battery. You've got a light. I don't know if you can see that since it's daylight outside, but you've got a light right here if it's in the middle of the night and you're trying to get something pumped back up, like a trailer or your truck or your OHV, whatever you need. But this right here toggles between this side and this side. Pretty daggum handy, and it's pretty rugged. It's rubberized all around here, the top and everything. This definitely came in handy last night. A couple boys were stranded out there with a flat tire on the trailer. I hooked them up. They were gone in 20-25 minutes. They had it plugged, aired up, good to go. We aired it up to about 20 pounds, found the hole, plugged it, and then we finished airing it up to I think we ended up just putting it at 40 is what we did, but putting it at 40 pounds, and they were hitting the road out before dark. That's basically what I carry in my boxes. Of course, I always carry either in a shoulder holster or a hip holster at 4 o'clock, a Glock 19, because I've gotten them muddy, I've gotten them wet, I've hiked up creeks, I've been up to here in water. I've never had issues out of them. I do clean them thoroughly if they get like that. I keep a couple extra mags in the glove box of the X3. Duct tape, I keep a roll of duct tape in the glove box of the X3. It's pretty dang handy. The two things that I hope I never have to enjoy is anything in these boxes, basically. I know I'll use this, that's just a given. But you know, that's kind of if crap goes downhill in a bad situation, I can pull stuff off, fix it, get it back on there, and get back on the trail, and we can get going. Or somebody else can, you know, if we run into somebody else that needs help. I try, every time I wash my X3, I look it over and make sure nothing is broken, nothing's gone bad, nothing looks like it has wear. Weird situation last night. The end on the other side of this actually is peeled off. It's just gone. And so I don't know, maybe they just screwed up at the factory. I'm not sure what's going on there. But and then of course I got my spare tire. You gotta have a spare tire, right? In my opinion, you gotta have a spare tire. Because if you cut a sidewall and you know, there's patches out there and all that, but if you're 20 miles out and you're up rough stuff, why not just throw a spare tire on there? I mean, yeah, they cost money, but do you want to hike back 25, 30 miles if there's not anybody else on the trail or you're not with somebody else? Now, if you ride with somebody else, yeah, okay, you might figure stuff out. I'm not a big fan of riding with other people. I like getting out there. I mean, don't get me wrong, I probably will, but I like getting out there and enjoying freedom, you know, and that's just me. Everybody has their own ways of doing things, and that's the glorious part of this country. You can do it however you want. For instance, I strap a fishing rod on the back of mine because if I see a creek, I want to fish it, I want to fish it. Not yesterday when we went, but the time before that when we went, it was the first time I haven't brought a fishing rod. And I thought, well, I got to do something about that. So, if y'all have watched any of my other videos in the past on fishing or anything like that, I bought one of these, which is a handheld fishing deal. It's made by K-Bar, and I've got lures. I've got small Ned rig heads. I've got small Ned rigs, TRDs, some craws, and the heads in there. This keeps your line on here. I put the cord, the paracord on there just so because it was pretty slick, and I was pulling largemouth out of a pond over at Kibler, but it's pretty slick. So I went ahead and wrapped paracord around it. Plus, you never know when you're going to need paracord. I mean, if you're in a survival situation or something like that and you're stranded out there in the middle of the night and you can't get back and you need some protein, you know, well, you use that as a stringer. So anyway, that's pretty much everything that I keep in an oh crap situation or when something goes south. I'm sure I'm forgetting something, but hope y'all enjoy the video. Hope this helps somebody if they're new at getting into this. That's just what I use. To me, I want to get it done and get back on the trail. That impact will undo any lug nut on this. It'll go, I think, 130 or 140 foot-pounds. It's something like 1,700 inch-pounds, I think, is what it does. But it's like 130 or 140 foot-pounds of torque, and I torque mine at 94 on all my lug nuts, and including the top. So I mean, I can get that jacked up, get it off. Of course, I got my jack. I think y'all seen that on the last video if you watched it. I've got it underneath the seat now. I bought the kit and everything, but the daggum thing rattled like crap. So I took the kit off, then mounted it right here. Plus, now I can put my bag with my compressor right there. So that's pretty much it. I hope y'all enjoy the video. See y'all next time.